Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream for the daily. Hi. So, what do we have today? Welcome guys, Arcane, Incredible, Jackman, S. Bright, and Paul. Welcome all of you guys. So we're gonna see what do we have today for the stock market. We're gonna start also by the special request CRWV for Arcane. SOFI or SOFI, SOFI, and S. Bright asking for ANET. ANET, that's a woman woman name. What is that, Paul? Zero hat? Is a zero a typo? Is it only HAT? Just confirm, please. Zero hat? I don't know. I don't think there are numbers there. Bryden, hello, I appreciate your view on APPL yesterday. I was expecting momentum up, looks impulse, but your downside call saved me from the drop. Thanks, Ben. You're very welcome, buddy. This is what we do every day. You're very welcome. Yep, so guys, let's start with NASDAQ. Yeah, please confirm, Paul, this one. Okay, if it is a true one. Okay, so starting with NASDAQ, today we have still a little bit higher prices, but I still don't see really impulsive wave here. We failed to take the high again, but it can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, wave 2, and then continuation towards the upside can be possibility. The problem is here that 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, if this is a wave 4 and you're looking at a wave 5, it has failed to take the high. Plus, if this is an ending diagonal here, can be, of course, meaning you might have finished truncated, failing to take the high here, meaning there are weakness here. It might be, of course, a reversal, so we gotta be careful. I still think that we still need, of course, to take this low. I see it here as corrective much more than impulsive. It can be ABC. Wave C is short and truncated, and it moves, of course, downward. So for me, I don't see really strength yet in the market here in NASDAQ, knowing that the trend is towards the upside, by the way. In majority, the trend is upward. But to say that we are continuing from there, I doubt it. Unless we are at least can be in case only that this is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get 1, 2. Therefore, a new target here or testing zone is gonna be given. Wave 2 as an impulse. So I'm gonna test this area and we'll see what's gonna happen. All right. First area to be tested is this red one. Okay, if fails, I'm gonna test this area. Okay, so those are the possibilities. Now, basically, we're moving down. This is a target, basically. But we're gonna test the areas here in case we are bullish in reversal, of course, to see if this is gonna unfold something towards the upside. Now, also be careful. It can be potentially, it can be A, B, and a C expanding flat, like A, B, and a C, or it can be even 1, 2, 1, 2 here. Yeah, like very small 1, 2, failing to take the high, which I don't like it. But it can be, of course, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a bullish. So, by all means, if we take the high here, this is confirmation for higher. This is your key level. If we take the low here, testing zone, yeah, confirmation for lower. Meaning, testing zone, we're gonna test the price here. If it moves up from there, start to see 5 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation, breaking the high. This is confirmation. You move for higher a little bit here. If we continue down here, if you break this area, very likely that you enter this next box here. Failing it, of course, okay, that is the drop. Okay, This is a A, B, and a C, and then we continue, we proceed higher. Don't forget that the market direction is towards the upside, so you finished already potential wave 1, and anyway, you need a wave 2, which minimum target is 0.38, therefore highest possibility, and the target as main target is here. But testing areas to be tested, why? Because we already reached it in one single candle. Timing is 0. Which reducing the possibility to move directly toward the upside. Otherwise, you will see a lot of weakness when moving higher because there is time which is needed. And that's why we are looking at weaknesses and like wondering what's going on. Okay, it might be the thing that, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, but we're going to test those areas. Yeah. Paul, you don't do signals in your Patreon or Discord, right? Only Elliott wave counts. Well, yeah, it's I don't offer any trading setups or so on. I'm not a financial advisor, so whatever he do, this is not really legal. Okay, so it's not a thing that I do. It's only basically education, and of course based on Elliott wave. How we set up counts. Okay, but I never give trades setup. No. Well, in crypto there is of course a copy trade. So I'm out. So if you want to follow, you simply follow in cryptocurrency. But I don't have any trading copy trade yet in stocks because I don't really use a platform for stocks. I use actually an app, and I don't do copy trade. Yeah, so I do only in cryptocurrency copy trades, and of course it's full your responsibility. You have control over even the trade that I do and so on. If you want to get out, get in, yeah, whatever you want to do, you're still free. So that's all what I can do, guys, regarding this matter. So yeah, basically this is regarding NASDAQ. All right, main scenario is downtrend here for wave C and then moving up. During this downtrend, we're gonna test this area. If we catch some reversal, it might be, of course, here a big 1, 2. Again, it can be here or here, unless, of course, it's broken. Therefore, okay, our target is very clear in precision. You don't have to buy any product, buddy. You simply join our Discord as a member. You can monthly or lifetime, it doesn't matter. And then you in Discord there is of course all the data regarding also copy trades. Yep. So this is how the things works. Yep. All right. Let's see the SPX next. SPX. So for SPX, we have here a wave 1 and 2, and then of course I'm still looking here for a potential wave 2 because I don't see ABC. Yeah? So if we are in a 1, ABC wave 2, unless of course this you want to consider it kind of like an impulse wave 4 not interfering here in case that this is a thing. So we have 1, 2 probably to be tested, right? Again, the same as for NASDAQ. We're gonna test those area. Be careful from the minimum requirement, 0.38 at 6,487. So be careful from this number. And of course, if it fails and we fail the 0.5, we might drop, of course, to this box. So we might still see, of course, whether from here potentially or from here. If both broken, therefore, of course, your next target is this one. Mainly, we want to see, of course, a drop because, of course, we need the wave 2 to be finished and then continue the trend upward. If the wave 2 is finished over there in one candle, which is very, very unlikely, if that happens, okay, you might get here something a little bit more tricky and taking more time, or deeper wave 2 and then moving for higher. Just to recover first. Yep, so the same scenarios here are repeating for NASDAQ and SPX. So we're going to see what's going to happen, of course, today. So for NASDAQ at 11 a minute. All right. And for SPX, let's say we started at 15 minute. All right. And let's do the gold, which is at 17 minute. So gold. right, so for the gold, very huge for the gold. Of course, we saw a pump yesterday again, knowing that yes, we are very, very close to the top. I mentioned that be careful, we might still see, of course, higher prices. And here we go. We saw, of course, one more leg. Currently, we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. This wave 5 is still for me unfinished. Now, I see kind of like direct move here, right? So that was from yesterday, direct move, and I'm still looking for higher, right? So very likely here that this might be, of course, a zigzag wave 1, correction, zigzag wave 3, correction, you might be here in a final zigzag wave 5. Finishing the counts, of course, in the top, wave 3. And of course, this doesn't finish the bullish scenario because you are in 1, 2, 3 here. So you are in 1, 2, 3, probably wave 4, wave 5 still to be expected. One more high is very likely, of course, I mean, the gold is incredible how much greed there are, but it's very likely to even overshoot the 1.38 for a wave A in case we are A, B, and a C. So it still can be possible. So in case of bearish, you are in a perfect zone. If you finish one more leg and you drop here, it's a perfect scenario for a wave C. However, if you are bullish during this drop, you're gonna reverse in this zone and move toward the upside again. So to be tested exactly during the drop here toward the upside. So it's a cross area. Okay, so I'm expecting a wave 4 can be, of course, from the 0.23, the minimum target 3,500 or 3,515, and that because, of course, it's very close for the previous all-time high, which I think it's gonna rebounded from there. Okay, it's gonna test it as a support one more time. Yep, so this is regarding the gold. What I'm looking for today is very likely one more high, yeah, and then start potentially the drop for a wave 4 or for a wave C, massive correction. Yep, so we're gonna see how this is going to work. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Just checking. All right, okay. Next one is Nvidia. At 20 minutes. Nvidia. All right. So for Nvidia, this drop is not given yet. Okay, we're still looking for this one single drop is not given yet. We're still looking for it. Yeah, we are in a wave 4 here, and still looking for ABC. This wave C is unfolding here as a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I'm still looking for one more drop downward to hit the blue zone here, and of course the fib level minimum requirement, and then start the push toward the upside. We're not yet set for bullish because on the 15-minute chart here, I don't see a bullish scenario. Why? Because if you are in a 1, 2, 3 here, this is your wave 3, your wave 4 invalidation. There is no impulse. You know? So it's kind of like a W, X, and a Y here. Potentially finished over there. Can be 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm still looking for lower a little bit. All right. Yes, Paul, you're welcome, buddy. So for Tesla, at 21 minutes. All right. For Tesla. Okay. For Tesla, wow, we saw a drop from the blue box here, wave 5 finished over there. Always this trap, yeah? So always, of course, we have the target, but as I mentioned, always be careful. By finishing a structure, taking simply the high can be the possible finished wave 5 here. So you took the high in 5 waves. Wait a second. Well, it's not even 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is, of course, 5 waves. but we still have a lot here. Okay, this is corrective. This is corrective. It's an ABC expanding flat. Now you move higher. Ah, what a trap. Okay, so basically this is your wave 4 here. Okay, so your wave 4, well, obviously it has to be anyway. We were expecting here potentially wave 4 as a triangle, but this did not, because if you are in a triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be, but what is your triangle? Yeah, it's apart from here, your triangle. Therefore, it doesn't work. Higher possibility, and based on the timing here of wave 2, in case you are in a wave 2, you are in a longer wave 4. So yes, wave 4 much likely here, and now you start the push toward the upside again for Tesla. Meaning the wave 3 here is not hit yet. I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna have another, well, it was true, the targets then. It was the right one. So 5 here. So you're still looking for this target, okay? As a wave 5 here, this is your target zone. 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So I'm looking here for 1, 2, 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, somehow like that, preferably. Then, of course, continuation for even preferably that this should be more extended, meaning preferably if we take the 1.61845, somehow like that. Preferably. Why? Because if you are in 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, okay, you want to have a little bit higher wave 3. Plus you are in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yep, we're gonna see how this is going to unfold. For diagonal, the diagonal scenario here, I cannot really call this wave 5, so we cannot be impulsive here. And it looks like more like a zigzag in case it is. Can be a zigzag here. Well, that is very complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Problematic. No, this is an impulse. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Yeah, it's an impulse. Then a correction and another impulse, but this looks like a zigzag. Unless it ends up an impulse somehow like that. Well, can be possible. In case we get a wave 5 short, well, I might reconsider this. Okay, so we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna wait for wave 5. Yeah, so if we are impulsive there, okay, I'm looking for an impulse anyway. So if the wave 5 was short, be careful from the high here. If taken, of course, it can be finished a structure without getting this blue zone. It might end up in diagonal, wave 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay. So anyway, right now I'm looking for higher, but be careful from this high. This is the main target in case you are impulsive. But if we end up in diagonal, you might drop down for wave 2 and then moving for 3, 4, and a 5. Yep, that's it regarding Tesla. Let's see your special request at a 26-minute FTAI. Aviation, okay, I think we did this before. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're looking still for higher. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are in double 1, 2 here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3, 4, and a 5. So still looking, of course, definitely for higher here. Even internally, you have double 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like it. But it's only the wick here, but still can be. And obviously it has worked. Okay, so don't take it as invalidation. Only the wicks has interfered here. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first wave 5 here, and then 4 and a 5. I'm still looking for higher. The target is given already. Now the same target. But if you want to have much more precise target here, let's say we have to consider all of it a 1, 2 here, wave 3. So first target or current target is the 1.618 $251, the most common. Okay. Yep. That's it for FTAI. Okay. The next one, which is Dow Jones at 27:30 minute. And today, Notepad wants to annoy me. Jones. All right. Here we go. So with Dow Jones, we still, of course, in this wave 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 5 of 5. Yeah, we're still in it. On the daily, you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still, of course, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of 5. And you're very close to finish it. Therefore, I'm still looking for the blue box here. So still, of course, looking corrective here. ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be careful, simply taking the high can be more than enough. You don't have to wait for this, so be careful. It might be the things, unless if we break for higher here, if you see higher, really higher prices, well, you have to be careful. It might turn into something bigger, okay? It might turn into several 1-2s here and start to see wave 3 towards the upside, okay? So 4, 5, 4, 5 for higher. So this can turn even for more bullish, yes, that is a possibility. But only if you break these levels here. Okay, if you break it, okay, expect wave 3 is unfolding. Unless you drop down. Okay. Nothing to add on Dow Jones. And let's see, MRK. We are at 29 minutes. MRK. So MRK, this one. Merck and Company. Okay. All right. So for this one, let's go all-time history. I think we never did this. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start from here. The main wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have another 1, 2 here. Here you go. Sorry. And you have even 1, 2 again, 3, 4, and a 5 can be, yes. So yeah, it is going fractal. As you can see here, like this wave 2 reflect wave 4, this wave 4 reflects this wave 2. Now, as you can see, the correction are getting bigger and bigger. That's very, very fractal and very normal. Meaning, yeah, this is reflecting here a wave 2, even if it is very, very small. So, because of the fractal impulsive wave. Now, wave 5, of course, it is unfinished. Probably we're gonna check, but you have also one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. All right. Wave 3, 4, and a 5. Now, this wave 5 here, let me check if done and finished. So, yeah, it's an extended wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finish there. Okay, because you have 1, 2 here, wave 3, longer than wave 1, wave 4, no interfering, everything's fine, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, finish there. Here we go. It's a finished impulse. Can be a finished wave 5, yes. Can be a finished wave 3, definitely. Can be a 4 and a 5, yes. So currently, sorry guys. So currently, you are looking for a wave 4 here. Yeah, so this wave 4 is taken from here as a wave for impulse. Okay, we're looking for this zone over there. All right. Let me check my trade. I think I'm going in. Oh, man. Okay, as expected. Just a second, guys. I need to check something here. This is a problem when I'm always in live stream. I cannot really watch my trades. And every time it just do it like it reverse me when I'm in live. All right. I think 3 ways down. Okay, everything's fine. I think this is a low anyway. All right, we're gonna keep it there. Let me check. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the market is very annoying. It shows like a very sideways, and then it start to dump sometimes. But definitely, when you start in sideways, you're already corrective, and okay, it wants to play some fear here, and then of course start to move for higher. All right. So next one, which is what do we have here? Snow. All right. We are at 33 here, or 34 minutes. Let me add here 34. No. Okay. All right. So, yep. Let's see the all-time history. Okay, it's a bad one. Never recommended. And obviously, I already told you A, B, and a C. Maybe you're asking for this newly, but don't ask for it, please, because we don't offer risky analysis, risky charts. I think this is from Discord. Yeah, so I'm gonna check. Okay, later on. CRWV, we have right now, we are at what's going on here? Can you hear me, guys? I think the audio and the visuals are gone. Is it? Let me check. No, everything is fine. Okay, everything is back. Sorry, YouTube just give me a warning. Like the connection unstable or something. CRWV. Okay. Okay. Core weave, whatever. So this one, very fresh chart. So you gotta be careful with it. A, B, and a C can be there. Now your possibility as a 1-2 here, like ABC, can be finished, of course, in ABC. So be careful. You can finish here as an impulse. But the things are still not really clear bullish. Yeah, you have 3 waves. Now you finish another wave there, which is impulsive, which it might be here, a possibility that you finished in WX and a Y. Be careful. So W, X, and a Y. You finish wave C, wave B, and you move for higher impulsively. So currently, yes, you might be in an impulse toward the upside. Okay. So basically, it can be, of course, impulsive. But to be cautious, of course, if you are bullish here, you want to see this trend, the parallel of it, broken. Meaning, when the price breaks this trend line taken from these lows and push it in parallel here, you might be 100% confirmation, okay, that you're moving for higher here. There is no bearish possibilities. Unless, of course, later on you're gonna see an ABC here and then you drop down again. Be careful. But this one is still far. Okay. So Next one is SOFI. We are at 37. Here we go. Right. Okay. So for SOFI, we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Obviously, we are in the wave 4 finished, and probably here unfolding the wave 5. Now, this is a very, very choppy wave for, I think here it's a W, X, and a Y, obviously. So W, X, A, B, C, D, E, triangle for a wave Y, and you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. Can be, of course, double 1, 2, which it can be, of course, more bullish, but I see a little bit weakness probably here. But I'm gonna first, let's just experiment the diagonal first, okay? And test it. So if this diagonal fails, meaning if you pass or you cross the 1-to-1 fib level for a wave 5, here 29, that means, of course, confirmation for higher. Okay, if the price moves above 29.85, you are very bullish. You are in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so that's it for this one. Nice to meet you. MSTR is broken. Please analyze what it will like in the future. We can take a look at MSTR. Let's see this one, but that would be, of course, the last one for today. So this one is ANET. All right, or ANET, Arista Networks. Okay. So we already saw this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for a wave C or a wave 3. Oh, we got the wave 4 finished. You move very impulsively upward. Be careful, at the same time, be careful from an ABC as an expanding flat, because I'm expecting a longer time for a wave 4 here. Yeah. No, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. I was like, is it double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5? I don't think so. Because you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, and then 4 and a 5. Okay, so basically, yes, be careful from an A, B, and a C, therefore. Okay, I think the wave 4 still need time. I'm not really convinced with this one. Internally, well, it's a clean impulse, honestly. But don't forget, you can be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave A, wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C zigzag. Be careful. I don't trust it so much. Honestly, I think that the wave 4 needs much more time. So be careful with this one. Plus, if you are bullish, you want simply to continue for higher, meaning to make sure that you are safe outside the expanding flat here, trap, you want to exit the 165. Currently, you are in perfection of wave B expanding flat. But if you exited decisively, of course, somehow, okay, you're safe for bullish. Can turn into 1, 2, 1, 2, probably here 1, 2, 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, but currently you have to stay precautious here. It might be ABC. Okay, so the next one is hat. Sorry again for the noise. Crazy city. Is it this one, or you mean really zero hat? Okay, But this is not US stock. Who asked for this exactly? And I asked to confirm it, and you did it. So we're gonna pass it. Sorry, guys. Who asked for it exactly? I don't know. So we're gonna pass this one. Because we do only stocks, US stocks, and let's check, of course, MSTR here at 42 minutes 30, and finish, of course, our live stream. MSTR, so MicroStrategy. Well, yeah, we took the invalidation. I think so. Yes, invalidation of bullish scenario here taken, and we overpassed, of course, the 1.618 for an expanding flat, so we gotta be careful. This is not a wave 5 here. You might be WX and a Y, yes. W, X, and a Y. And yep, so this one is taken, meaning be careful. You finish 5 ways downward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can be. Be careful. Or, of course, this is a bearish scenario, but before being bearish here, you still have a possibility ABC. Okay, so this is your ABC, which is a triangle here. ABC still in the triangle possibility as A, B, C, D, and E. That's why we have the triangle. Or it can be bigger, W, X, and a Y, where you finish E. Also a wave C can be even deeper in a bigger W, X, and a Y. So I'm gonna just put this, a big W, X, and a Y is possible. Okay, for a wave 4, which is obviously not finished. Alright guys, so that was it for today live stream. Yes, we finished all the special requests. Thank you for being here. I wish you to have a nice trading day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.